Great. So yes, the Good Treatment campaign is run annually by Viva partner networks all over the world to educate communities on children's rights and achieve better treatment for children. The campaign is carried out differently in different regions, with some having large in-person events, while others are online, and with some running continuously all year, while others last just a few days or months. But they all make a real difference for children in their communities. A range of activities are used. So for example, community radios, performances, child protection training, and more. And campaign activities are really engaging for people of all ages, and they all focus on raising awareness of children's rights and how they should be treated. For example, Red Viva Mexico held a drawing competition to help children express their ideas about good treatment, so they could then share the message with their friends. There are many amazing stories of children and adults being positively impacted by the campaign, including children receiving help for situations of abuse, children being enrolled in school, adults being given opportunities to expand their ongoing community protection work, and more. And if you want to, after this, you can always read more about these stories in the Good Treatment Campaign report, which will be released in the next couple of weeks. So over the next few minutes, we'll look at some key aspects of the campaign, including the key numbers, child leaders, community partnerships, and the new theme of children in the environment. So to begin with, we'll look at the key numbers from 2022. So as I mentioned earlier, the campaign is run for different amounts of time in different regions, but most take place from October to December time. So last year, just over 174,000 people were reached by 21 networks carrying out the Good Treatment campaign in 15 countries. Nearly 1,700 churches and organisations were involved, and approximately 12,300 people were trained to help lead the campaign. Empowering children to lead is a key focus. This year, over 6,400 children were trained to lead in a variety of ways across the world. So for example, Red Viva Bolivia trained 25 children to run the Good Treatment campaign. And after their success of delivering the programme in schools, they were asked to teach a further 525 children to become leaders. And in Karnet, Nepal, they also encouraged more child participation by running role play activities with children so they could practice delivering the Good Treatment campaign messages to adults before they went out into their communities to share the message for real. To increase their impact, many networks partner beyond their network members. So as you can see in this graph, a range of services and organisations get involved, including 16 partner networks working with schools and 12 partner networks working with local authorities. These partnerships range from hosting campaign activities to helping publicise the campaign, and they help in lots of other ways. So for example, Viva Children at Risk Network in Patna, India, organised a child advocacy campaign involving 17 international and local organisations, including the child protection body of the government. In Patna, this was the first time that so many child-related organisations had come together to talk about the welfare of children. Connections like these help create child-centred communities, and they raise the profile of important work partner networks are doing, which can help them have an even bigger impact for children. This year, a new addition to the Good Treatment campaign was the introduction of the theme Children in the Environment. This theme was introduced because climate change threatens children's safety and their futures, and part of the good treatment of children is ensuring they have a safe environment to grow up in. So this year, at least 9 partner networks introduced this theme into their campaign for the first time. A range of activities were used. For example, Crane in Uganda included teaching about the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. They ran tree planting activities, organised environmental walks, held environmental competitions, and did a community clear up. And 3 networks also added a 6th environmental promise to their key Good Treatment campaign commitment cards. So you can see on the screen the 6 promises used by Viva Africa, which include accept children as they are, listen to what children have to say, and tell children you love them every day. Many networks use promise and commitment cards to help adults commit to protecting children and to remind them of the key principles after the campaign. So that draws to a close this brief overview of the Good Treatment campaign, which has helped to empower children and educate their communities about how they should be treated. So yeah, there are 3 prayer points here, which will be great to pray for now. So we can praise God for all the children, staff and volunteers who were involved in running these campaigns. We can pray for those who received promise cards and signed commitment cards, that they would uphold their commitment to protecting children. And we can pray for the connections that partner networks made during the campaign, that they would grow stronger in the future. Yeah, thank you.